Yo, 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 welcome to the next episode of Monday with Molly, still pandemic edition. As per usual, if these videos are helping you and people you care about, please go ahead, subscribe, share. Here's what's cool about this video. So we're halfway through the year, and my goal for 2020 was to put out 104 videos. 52 Monday with Molly's, and 52 Flip Your 20 Fridays. And there's a few extras in there because of COVID also. So this is video 26 of Monday with Molly. It's exciting. Like it's kind of a marker, like, oh my gosh, we're halfway there. And that got me thinking about the topic for today, which is adjust the plan, not the goal. Adjust the plan, not the goal. So I'm going to read to you one of my favorite quotes, and then we'll kind of go from there. So this is from The 7 Habits of Highly Effective Teens by Sean Covey. When I was teaching, we use this in our curriculum, our health curriculum. And on page 125, this is a gentleman from, his name is Albert E. Gray. And this is the common denominator of success, according to him. All successful people have the habit of doing the things failures don't like to do. They don't like doing them either necessarily, but their disliking is subordinated to the strength of their purpose. Basically, he's like, suck it up. But also, it's really just saying, if it matters to you, it matters. And you got to start somewhere. Like for this whole video series, I was sitting with a friend. It was December 19th. I remember the date. And I just said, I think I want to do these videos. And then I started recording them 5 days later on Christmas Eve. And what I normally do is, where this comes in with like adjust the plan, not the goal, is normally I batch my Monday with Molly's. Like I'll record anywhere between 4 to 8 at a time. So it's just efficient use of my time. This is a recording day. And then I, release them over the weeks. And then the Flip Your 20 Fridays are usually like, I do those once a week, depending on questions I get, what's going on, and something I want to share, something going on with the world. But with everything, once COVID happened, I already recorded like, I think, maybe six or something, but before COVID started. So I would keep saying like recorded before COVID, but also relevant today. Because most of the messages I share are relevant for any time, whether it's before times, now, and certainly moving forward. But I just want to make sure I noted that because I didn't mention COVID in those pre-recorded ones because it wasn't a thing yet. And otherwise, I would have sounded tone deaf. And I'm a big fan of like, you got to know your audience and speak to what's current. So with everything going on since the murder of George Floyd, I'm not going to edit it out. I don't do editing. You're allowed to make mistakes. Since the murder of George Floyd and all the protests, I decided not to pre-record the Monday with Molly's. I want to do these once a week to stay on top of what's going on. And then I'll probably do this for another couple weeks. And then depending on where the world is and where our country is, I might start batching them again. But that goes back to the whole point of adjust the plan, not the goal. My goal is to make sure I'm putting out 52 Monday with Molly, 52 Flip Your 20 Fridays. I could have easily been like today, like, oh, I can't believe I got to make another video. Like, I'm not in the mood. It's one a week. It's more time. It's more time consuming. Instead of just sitting down and recording a bunch at one time and batching them. But my goal is to put those many videos out. And anyone who knows me, if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Like, just there's no questions asked. It's going to get done. And it got me thinking about whatever you might be going through right now. We're in summer. It's late June. And, these past few months, whatever post-traumatic growth you've had, are you where you wanted to be? It's awesome if you are, or you're further, But it's also, I mean, it's okay if you're not, because it was traumatic in all different ways for everybody. But for you, right, some people might be thriving, some are just surviving. But you can look and go, am I where I want to be? Okay, yes, no. What about moving forward now? And we have this summer, and if you're a student, a teacher, a parent, you know, you have the summertime to some capacity to decide what you want to accomplish, right, in these next couple of months before school starts back and whatever that looks like. So, like, I can't let my mood, if I'm not in the mood today or it's hot, and it's hot up in here, I don't turn my AC on until like August, but it's hot, but I'm going to still do it, even though I honestly kind of just felt like sitting out on my patio today. But I'm like, I got to do this because I committed to it. So for you, what are you committed to? What is a goal you want to achieve? And trust me, along the way, I've set a lot of goals in my life. I'm sure you've set some or plenty yourself. Like, life happens. Life happens. So it's how you adjust the plan along the way. This is me adjusting. But the same is true for you. You know, I never say something and then just be like, yeah, here's my thing. It's always back to you. Same is true for you. What do you need to start doing today? It's a Monday. We like to start things on Mondays. What do you need to start to do today to start moving forward towards your goal, or to keep moving forward? Because I always say forward is a pace. Or do you want to go faster? Or is the plan you're working on, is it just not working for you? And maybe you're getting frustrated because you feel like you're stuck. Maybe it's something as simple as revising your plan. That's really important to do. Pardon me, I have a message coming up there. Did you like to see my thumb there? But adjusting the plan is critical, and you have the power and ability to do it any time. There is no shame in that. There's nothing wrong with it. In fact, it's super smart, it's super efficient, and it's very forward thinking. So I'm going to keep this one shorter today. Change the plan if you need, but don't change the goal, because if you have a goal and it's important to you, then it matters. And you got to start somewhere. And if you heard my story about my Ironman, being an Ironman, I was afraid of water almost my whole life, because I almost drowned when I was 8. But when I was a grown adult and I wanted to become an Ironman, day one, I stood in the shallow end of the pool, freaking out because I'm afraid of water for decades. And I finally decided to put my head underwater. I went under, came up, I went home. That was day one. 10 years later, I became an Ironman, which is super cool. But I had to start somewhere. I had a head underwater moment, literally, for you. What is your head underwater moment going to be to start making progress, or to continue making progress, or to accelerate your progress because it's time for the plan to be revised? But that's where your power lies. You are in control of that. So keep moving forward, because forward is a pace. All right, that's what I have for you today. I hope this helps you. I will see you on Friday for number 26 of Flip Your 20 Friday. Halfway point, pretty big. I'm going to celebrate that, because you got to celebrate the successes along the way. Keep the momentum going. All right, take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Flip your 20. Peace.